Is there anyone out there? It's getting harder and harder to breathe, isn't it? It's getting a little bit harder to breathe. Da-da, 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 do-do-do-do-do-do. The weather is cold out. Where is everybody? On Friday the 29th, there's no football, so there's no excuses there. I'm like a lost sheep. Best friend in my thread. How are you doing? How are you doing, girl? It is lovely to see you. You've been missing them. You've been away. And you've changed your icon, so that's going to take a little bit of getting used to. This is itchy. It's itching my nose. I've been missing you too. I don't know what the frig I am. I'm so not organised today. There's something else here that I had to do and I've lost it. I don't know. This old stoner, how are you doing? What's that? Yesterday? Yes. It was a new day yesterday. Yeah. It's an old one now. It is. Diamondrican, how are you doing? Nice to see you. Michael Jackson stuff, how are you doing? Let me tweet this. You can. Lunatic Son, how are you doing? I've lost something, guys. There's something in here that I needed and I lost it. Oh, there it is. There it is. Got it. It's all right. Got it. It's all right. It's all right. We've found it. I've been shopping as well. I'll show you what I bought. I'll show you what I bought in a minute. Because when God shops Billy big time. Yeah. Right, hang on. This is really itchy. I'm going to cut this bit off. About to try to sleep. Oh, it's I don't know what time it is here. It's about 2:30 or something. Hello, Spooky. How's everybody doing? A little Jethro Tull quote. All right. The weather is cold outside. It's Friday, guys. It's Friday. I give thee Friday. You're stoner, you old bag. Right. So, I'll show you what. Hang on, I'll just cut this off, right? Itching like buggery. These are like the most unsharp scissors. That works. (8:34 a.m. there in Texas. Yeah. Right. So I've been shopping. I got some batteries. Awesome. You cut your nose. Yeah, I know. It was just getting a little bit itchy, I think, here. Kodak heavy duty batteries. Heavy duty, all batteries are the same shit. 10 plus 1 free. Why didn't they just say 11? They could have saved a bit of space here. And £1 for my vibrator. Yeah, for my vibrating Xbox fucking controller that Jesus never puts the fuck down. And I got a fat face t-shirt. It says life is out there, which is pretty good. It's true, life is out there. And it says 1988 to 2018, so they must have been going for 30 years. Not bad. They started all that by selling t-shirts while they were skiing or snowboarding or something, or some other sport that I can't do that I weren't very interested in. Good morning, God. Kells, it's 2:30 in the afternoon in heaven. Love it. It is pretty cool, isn't it? Nero Trigger, how you doing? God stays handsome. Yeah, do you know what, right? I forgot, because the last time I streamed, I was at home, and so I've left the mask and the wig there. So I've had to put my woolly hat on. And it's fucking 25 degrees outside, guys. I'm dying. Hey, Pastor. Yeah. I there was a guy called Pastor Summit or other in the streams that I used to go in, and he doesn't talk to God because obviously hard work for him. God's wife is a 25-year-old model. Yes, she is. Boxing club t-shirts done. Karate club t-shirt done. Ha! Us. That's one happy customer ready. Happy, I'm saying happy before they even pick them up. They might come and say, rubbish, rubbish, I don't like them. What the work you've done, God, is simply rubbish. And I will bar them from heaven and ruin their lives. It's Friday. What's everybody doing? Xbox vibrator, yeah. It's supposed to be over 100 here this week. Not sure what it converts to. I'm not sure, but I hope you're talking Fahrenheit because 100 boils water. And that would hurt. It would really, really hurt. Shall I take you for a walk now? Because I've just got to go down here, so you might as well come with me. Because we're on hands-free, look. It's not a selfie stick, it's just like, I don't know what you call it. It's just a fucking camera. No, it's not. It's my phone on a tripod. That's what it is. So I do know what it's called, it's just I couldn't explain it. Hang on, I didn't look at what I was supposed to be getting then. Oh! It's like Freddie Mercury's microphone. 1980. Oh, that's cool. So my phone is using the light testing thing, so it knows when I've gone into dark, and then it's making it dark. I didn't ask it to, but it's decided it's a good thing to do. So about 38 Celsius. Yeah, that's horrid. That's horrid weather. I feel I must apologise for the horrible weather that I've sent you. That's far too hot for humans to live in. So we did a random mask competition overnight, a draw, sorry, and who won it? A Viewers of You won it, so they'll be in this week, and they'll go. Personal, I meant. They are. They're your Perdinal shirts. Yeah. No, they're not. Sorry, no, they're not. I make t-shirts for other people, and they're for my good friends and I say good friends because every single one of them could kick my ass at the martial arts gym. So that's why. That's who they're for. Sorry, got hiccups. 1980. Here we go. Here we go, Looby Loo. Big Bird, hi, I'm supporting you. Pleasure, bed hair. We're just being really nice for each other. Yeah, Viewers of You won it. So we're going to do another one. When I get the chance. It's not that I'm... it's not that I'm being lazy. It's just that I am so torn between 2 or 3 jobs at the minute that I have not got the chance to get round to it. And again, this week there will not be a jizz quiz this week again, and I'm really sorry about that. Here in Texas, it's 100 F plus degrees. That's fucking terrible. I would die. It's even not in Germany today. The Germans are frying, and that makes up for what they did to the Jews. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that, but it probably only opportunity ever to say it, so I thought I'd use it. Shall I tell you a story about my friend shopping in Germany? Just one second. Workspace. There we go. Hello, Carolyn. How are you doing? Hello, Ailman. How are you doing? Quiz? No quiz. Sorry, can't do quiz. We like juice. The Germans and the Brits are very, very similar. They will disagree with this, but they are very similar. They like drinking. Their sense of humour. I'll come away from that. Their sense of humour is a bit weird, but they don't like our sense of humour. But it's open country. It's got cities. It's got everything. It's very, very similar. What the hell? I got unsubscribed to you. That's messed up. Oh, I don't know. That happens sometimes, doesn't it? It does happen. So yeah, Germans and Brits are very, very similar. We sort of don't get on, but we all give each other grief. But we can sit and have a drink together because they're very, very similar to us. It is similar because we are all Vikings. Yeah, yeah. So we were shopping in Germany. We got a villa, and we were there for a week. So we said, well, let's not eat out all the time. Let's get some food in. And we'll make a few meals instead of going out and get shit-faced all the time. So my friend went to do some shopping, and he had his little girl with him. And as he's going around, she's in basket, and he's pushing her around in basket. And as he's going around, she keeps grabbing things and throwing them into the basket. And he says, "Don't do that again, because I can't see what you're putting in there." She said, "Okay." And then next minute she grabbed something else, put it in basket, and he said, "Don't do that again, because if you do it again, I'm gonna smack your legs." Anyway, so she put some more stuff in, so he got her out of basket, and I gave her a little smack on her legs. And a German lady came up, and she said, "In my country, we do not smack our children." And he said to her, "In my country, we don't fucking gas our Jews," which I thought was very funny. And she was appalled. Because the British sense of humour is a little bit different. I will laugh. I had to go outside shop. I was laughing that much. And then the lady went round and told everybody in the shop what he'd said. I don't think there's an argument though. Cheeky monkeys. In my country, we whack their asses. I don't know. I sort of don't know how I feel about smacking kids. I think sometimes they need like a bit of a slap. I tell you what, right? I think they do sometimes. I'm from an age group where if you messed around in school, you got the cane. And I am one of the very lucky people that experienced getting the cane. And it hurts like mad. And it teaches you a real lesson. You don't go and do that again. So, yeah, and good spank. Yeah, and I've got my ass kicked by a police officer once as well. Lunatic dad! On the ass is okay. I think so, yeah. I think so. Yeah, I got the cane, and I got a proper good hiding off a police officer once as well. And I thought it was for something I know and not justified, but you know, learnt a lesson there. I mean, if a police officer beat the shit out of someone in UK now, we'd never at the end of it. And I know, like police officers just shoot people and stuff in America, and it goes on, but I think it's justified. They're in charge. Got my butt whooped by my mum a couple of times, yeah, and that straightened me out. Yeah, it does. Makes you think, yeah, I'm not going to do that again. I was a teacher once. Cool. A colleague hated the pupils so much that he wanted to put out cigarettes on their heads. That's fucking retarded. Putting cigarettes out on people's heads, that's fucking retarded. In all honesty, if a teacher had ever done that to me when I was a kid, I would be looking that guy up now. I would definitely find him, and I would stamp my fucking fist out on his head. I'm feeling good now, thanks. Good to see you, Kells. Why ain't this scrolling on its own? He never did it. It's a bizarre thing, even for thinking about it. My dad used to whoop my ass all the time back in the 70s. It's a great thing. I bet you learnt though. Like, you learned your boundaries, won't you? It's great. Now, if you spank a child, child protection will come and hunt you. Yeah, pathetic. I'm not saying let's beat the shit out of kids, but man, some of them need a good beating. Beat the kids. The cane. I was telling my lads about it, right? Telling my lads, let's all move down here. Hang on. Ooh, down. I was telling my lads about it, and I was saying, do you know? I saw this thing on. There used to be a program called Grange Hill, right? Hang on. Teachers can be cruel. My nuns in Catholic orphanage made me eat my throw up. Shit. That's mental. That's why today's society is disrespectful. Yeah. It is, yeah. Eat my throw up. See, if they'd have videoed that, that'd have been a big hit on YouTube. I was telling my kids, there used to be a program called, well, this is special, yeah, it's got a bit special. So, there used to be a program in England called Grange Hill. Need a cloth, hang on. That's disgusting. That's disgusting, God. You dirty git. Sorry about that. Put my hand in yesterday's food. That's disgusting. What a scruffy git. Take in a dump while watching the stream, God. Good one. So there was a program called Grange Hill, and these guys got the cane, and they put books down their trousers so that when the guy caned them, it didn't hurt. So we got the cane the week after that, and we put books down our trousers, and we went in, and the head teacher goes, right guys, if any of you got books down your trousers and you don't admit it now, I'm going to cane you twice. Like, gee, how did he know? But to be fair, we were sat right outside his office talking about it and stuffing books down his trousers. It can't be that thick. You can't be that thick to be a teacher, can you? It's hot in here, and it's hot. It's even hotter with my hat on. Yeah, bring back the cane. Bring back the cane for bad kids. I'm making t-shirts, mate. Today I've made Karate Club t-shirts, and then I got some eBay orders. That's awesome. Look today. Yeah. We start a little Facebook group saying bring back the cane. Should be even more brutal. It should say bring back the cane for little bastards. Hello there, God. Hiya, Shannon. You all right? Shannon's got a mask. Where is the alien story? No alien story today. I've told the alien story. And we should have done the alien story with God's mum, really, live. When she comes back, she's gone away somewhere at a minute. But when she comes back, I'll have a word with her, and I'll get my mum to tell you alien story. So we'll do it. We'll do it a question and answers. I'll ask you which questions you want me to ask her, and then I'll ask her the questions live one night. It's even better. I tell it pretty good because I'm used to it, but my mum tells it even better because she tells me something else that makes it even more remarkable. Now just imagine, right, when Donald Trump got into office, I can imagine FBI sitting him down and saying, okay, just look out for this woman. She's mental. Look out for her. She's on to NASA. She's been speaking to FBI. My son wears a mask and he's on YouTube. There's something not right. Yeah, my mum's mental. Yeah, by God's merch. I have a friend who went to the same school as me. He's got he's schizophrenic. He's got bipolar. He's autistic, and there's something else. He's got OCD. So all like four, all mind-based problems. And I saw him last night when I was out, and he shouted me over, and he said, "Yeah, it's a lot," and they all battle with each other, and so he's not in. When we left school, he got involved with a football team that we were playing at, and he used to train. Never played. He was never good enough to play, but he used to train, and quite a long way behind everybody else. We'd do exercises. We'd be going and getting changed to go out and have a drink, and he'd remember where everything was and complete everything, even though there were no cones or anything there. Anyway, so he hangs around football teams, and him being involved with football keeps him well, because he's got a lot of things to think about at football. But then when the football season finishes, it's really bad for him, because he's got no hobby to concentrate on. So a lot of times he goes into hospital for a couple of months in closed season, and then he comes back out ready to start again when he's feeling a bit better, ready to start a season of football. And he's a really nice guy, but he's got a lot of issues. And anyway, last night he came running over to me. Come here, I've got something exciting to tell you. So I came over to him, and he says, "It's official. I'm no longer insane." I went, "All right, is that true?" And he goes, "Yeah. We've had a meeting, and I've got a certificate. So I don't know whether he has got this. I don't know whether he's made the certificate himself, but he did have a certificate that said that he was of sound mind." So made me giggle a bit, because I thought, really, you give out certificates for that? And then he went to his table and started talking to himself. So nice guy though, really nice guy, and we all look after him a lot. Yeah, we look after him big time. So when he goes to hospital, even the guys who don't play football anymore, who don't see him, like little text goes round and says, "Dave's in hospital." These big strong football lads from way back all like start visiting him and taking him chocolates and fucking fruit and stuff. And they're like going, there'll be like 4 or 5 people around his bed. "You all right, Dave? Chin up." Looking after our nutter, we are. I've asked him as well if he'd come on channel, but I think when I thought about it, I think if he saw himself on YouTube, then I think then he'd get another character. I think another character would come out, so it's probably best that he doesn't. So, hey, is Lunatic Dad still here? God. I'm going to the cinema tonight, so that's why there's no quiz. So I'm going to watch. I think I've been told I'm going to watch Jurassic Park, or some follow-on to Jurassic Park. So I presume there's a new Jurassic Park movie out. Can you give us a beep? I can, but I don't have my car with me. Beep beep. Yeah, I don't know if that's what the movie is. Mary just told me, so she just said, she babbled on something about Jurassic Park, so I presume that's what it is. I tend not to listen very well to her because she fucking talks all the time. You can't always be listening to her. Does Mary have a little lamb? She has 2 little cats. Can anybody tell me what God's cats are called? If somebody tells me what my cat's called, I'll tell you why they called it, which is even more of a stupid story. Frick and Frack, no, howdy Godster, how you doing, Mick? Just saying, does anybody know what God's cats are called? Should know, like early days. Oh no, it's more of a Twitter thing, isn't it? Lucy, very close, very close. Very close. It's more of a Twitter thing, isn't it? When I first started Twitter, I always put my cats on. So Steve and Lucy, that is so close. Steve's right. I'll give you Steve, right? So Steve, if anybody's watched Trailer Park Boys, Bubbles calls his pet tiger Steve after Steve French, the porn star. So I said we could only have another cat if we get to call it Steve French. So it's called Steve French. So when you phone up the vets, you have to go in and go, Steve French. And they go, Steve? And I suppose you're Mr. French. Like, no, he's named after a porn star. And the other one is called Lexi, because we thought it was a girl, and then the vets told us it was a boy, like 2 months later. But I was like, well, it's already called Lexi now, so that's it. You have 2. I do have 2. 2 of the little gits. You were really close. Really close. You've been concentrating. How much are the Ussen t-shirts? I think I need one. You can't buy them yet. They've not come out yet. Lexi Luther. They've not come out yet. They come out next summer. So I suppose, I don't know what they'll be. I don't think they're going to be expensive. I think they're going to be about £20. But I'm Adam and Steve, very close. Adam and Steve, if I'd have thought about it. But I never knew then. I didn't know whether that I was going to be coming on and doing YouTube when we got the cats. So I did, yeah. So I won't. They were not called anything like that. 3 medium deserts. Hey desert tan dudes, how are you doing? Jesus, 20 quid, you having a laugh? How about mates rates? You got, honestly, go check up Ussen's Norge tops. They're like 49 quid I think in shops. These are going to Iraq, sir. You'll need these so you can hide in the sand. I've been watching. That didn't make sense, did it? I've been watching some other YouTubers, right, that have their own brands, and quite like Deji's brand tank. I think it's cool. So there may be another God brand coming out. and maybe doing another brand, because I thought he'd had a good idea. But Mary says I'm not allowed to do anything else. I'm not even allowed to have any more ideas or think any more ideas until I've completed all my ideas that I've got wrote down to complete, and it's quite a list. So now I would see a logo on a cup. Yeah, you can do that if you go to Cafe Press. You can upload your own stuff, and then you can buy your own design. New mask. The mask has been asked for that much that I have submitted, and next week you will be able to buy masks. If you want to buy masks, they'll be there. So this mask is well, I did it in the first week of YouTube. Say that website again. Cafe Press. So you upload your designs, and then you can buy it. They do cups and phone cases and all sorts of stuff. Oh yes, they do. Oh no, yes they do. So these them t-shirts are going to France, but it's to a French guy. So which amazes me, because French are not right good at fighting. I think I'm ready for a God t-shirt. Do you do one just like God's mask with hair on it? No writing. There is a big face one. There's a big thick as shit one now. I don't know if the link has come up automatically underneath this to the merch store, but I had to put new designs in it because they weren't happy about me using YouTube's logo, so I had to redo all them designs. All right, God, I have to head out now. All right, love. See you later. Have a good evening. Or is it good morning there? I don't know. But regardless, have a good evening tonight. That'll be all right. God's merch again. You got a best friend in your Fred. You are so good at this. I'm boiling to death in this. I am absolutely frying. But I'm going to stick with it because I've started, so I'll finish. And if I pass out, it's my own fault. Morning there, yeah. It's morning in the USA. Yeah. I don't know why you just don't follow us and use our time and just make sure it's dark during the day. Have a dark day and a light night. Then we're all on the same time. After all, the people of Greenwich did invent time. Yeah, I'd like a God mask. Have you got a link for the site that does them? I haven't done it yet. I've got to prepare it. So yeah, I haven't done it yet. I have got a list of shit that I'm going to get done this weekend. So and there is a list that I have completed. That's one job completed. That was easy. Spell the website. I can't. The website for the other one, Cafe Press. CAFEPRESS. Cafe Press. Cafe Press. Next job. Is there anyone out there? It's getting harder and harder to breathe. Ooh. I got 2 copyright strikes last week. One from when God's band was playing. Fuck knows how, because we weren't very good that night. So, and I'm sure we didn't play it anywhere near the songs. So, don't know how that happened, but hey ho, got a copyright strike. And the other one was the live stream that I did yesterday. I don't know what the problem was with that, but morons, just morons, I tell thee. Tweet, twiddly tweet. Pratt Yush SP, how are you doing? Yeah, copyright strike. Yeah, so there must be something in one of my videos that has got some music. I don't know. I'd buy a thick as shit t-shirt. Well, I think the thick as shit t-shirts are going to be quite a seller. But also, I am doing a bingo t-shirt as well for me and Moses. So, Upton, oh God, I hug you. Please hug me. What's next? Come on, don't stop. I need to get finished here. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Oi, 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 oi. Yeah, that's it. I know what I'm doing. View. No. Open. Import. Leave. Leave me alone. Cut, cut. Cut! Oh, let's get this in right place. Right. That's good. Sorry, did I miss anything? Hi, I like your mask. Cool, we were just saying you'll be able to buy them soon at some point. Hungry, lack watcher. Hug, hug. I hug you, please hug me. Oh, it's everybody's hugging out, they're all hugging. Hello, God, don't tell me to shut up. Haha. South Yorkshire. Hashtag South Yorkshire. Hashtag South Yorkshire. Hashtag I'm a creator. This guy's a big lad, isn't he? Yeah. Leave me alone. Stop it. Hashtag I'm amazing. What a prat. Have you seen or did you see Joe Weller versus KSI boxing match last year? I weren't interested in it until I saw how popular it were, and so we ended up watching it on TV, and I watched the amount of money that people donated to them both, and I thought, do you know what? You've earned it. Whistle more, God. The kid likes it. The kid likes it. Yeah, whistling's good for you. Good for your mental health. God, what do you think about fracking? I have no opinion on it whatsoever. I don't know enough about it, and I'm sure they know about it. I don't have an opinion on it. Just don't know. So I watched the Joe Weller fight, and Joe Weller got his ass proper well kicked by KSI, and then afterwards KSI called out Logan Paul, and now Logan Paul and KSI are going to have a fight. KSI is a tough, big guy, but Logan Paul's a big guy as well, and he's an ex-wrestler. I know it's different because it's boxing, but and I hope KSI beats his stupid little head in. And then someone said, "Oh, you should get involved and do your own boxing match." And I'm like, I don't dislike anybody. Who am I going to fight? I don't dislike anybody. Apparently, it can poison our water supply. I can't see that. I don't know how that would work. It's not. Our water supply don't come from the sea, which is out where they're doing mostly fracking. So I can't understand why that would happen. But as I said, I'm not educated in it, so I don't know, and that's why I don't have an opinion on it, because I don't have a frigging clue. I tell you what though, it is another excuse for a load of uneducated college people to turn up and have a little bit of a sing-song and dance about what they think the world should be run like, while doing absolutely nothing. Beast killer, you alright? Where do you live? I live in England, in Yorkshire. Haha. They wouldn't do it if it was bad, eh? Maybe. I don't know. Eliza Faye is saying hello to Nathan and friending, which is friending you. Oh, well, I live in the USA. Cool. And I think most of my my good friends and supporters, most of them do come from the USA. There's a small cult of English people here that hang around together. The cult of English God people that would never admit to reading my Bible because it would make them look silly, but I know they do. I know they read my book. We are a very atheist country in the UK, and hence why there is a big opposition to mosques and people talking about bringing their laws, their religious laws to our country. We're like, do you know what? We don't even believe our country's religious laws, so don't be bringing your shite here. And they never talk, and the government never talk about it because they're embarrassed that we don't believe in anything, or they're scared to say anything. Hope you can also friend me. Friend Eliza. Everybody make friends. I've started writing a song about Facebook, and it wasn't brutal enough. I don't know if I've told you this story before, but God's brother is a very, very good songwriter, and his lyrics are just so. He's like the Yorkshire Shakespeare. So I was speaking to him last night. I was saying, I've wrote this song, and he's always like, "You've got to sing it. You've got to sing it to me." God lives in heaven. Yes, I do. And he says, "You've got to sing it to me." He sings me his songs in pub like he's nuts or something. And so I sang him it, and he goes, and I said, he said, "Well, that's really good." And I said, "Yeah, but the lyrics are just not good enough. It needs to be more brutal." So, Gemma, how are you doing? Nice to see you. So, I said the lyrics need to be more brutal. I don't want everybody to say, "That's a great song that you've wrote about YouTube." What I want people to say is, "Wow, that is so true." So he's going to come in and rewrite the lyrics. The story will be the same, but he'll make it a bit more genius. So even in the pub last night, he rolled off a few sentences and said, "You could have said it like this." I'm like, "Oh man, I wish I'd have thought about that." Good, I'm glad you're great. Heathens. Yeah, so if you want to check out God's Brothers Band, they are the funniest band you'll ever see, but also the business side of it, they are pathetic at. So they're called the Yorkshire Puddings. I'm sure you will be able to find them online somewhere. They won't have a website. It will be all videos of people that have gone to see the Yorkshire Puddings and started videoing it after they realised how absolutely brutal their songs are. Donny, you alright? Great, thank you. Going to see a comedian. When you're going to see a comedian tonight? That'll be good. Comedy is good for the mind. Also, another thing, right? So you're like Liam. No, I'm the guy who writes the good songs. He's the guy who writes the comedian songs. No, actually, I do write a few stupid ones, but picking up kids, nice one tonight. Yeah, I'm seeing Sarah Milliken. I've heard the name, but I don't know who she is. I've heard of the name, yeah, but I just don't know who she is. Get merch. Are you working on our Judgment Day there, God? Nah, there is no Judgment Day. Who's been good and who's been bad? I don't care. Just try and be good. It won't always be. You can't always be good, but try your best. She's the Welsh lady. I'll have a look later on. Okay, I got my coffee. I can think. Do you know what? Do you know what? I am getting coffee now. I got some posh coffee, so now you've said it. I forget. I work that hard that I forget. I work that hard that I forget that I bought some good stuff for the office sometimes. So now you've reminded me, I'm going to go make coffee. Hey, Farmal Fanatic, how are you doing? Love everyone. Everyone is fighting a battle. You can see. We can't see. This is one of mine. Are you ready? Leave me alone. I'm on holiday. So some lucky man is going on holiday, and he's going to have a t-shirt on in Tenerife, telling people, I don't want to buy you shit. Ben Mitchell, God, just a quick one. Thanks for not striking me down in church earlier. Glad you survived it, Ben. My shirt was stiffer than stiff. Yeah, or your package. Yo, love it. Quality shirt, yeah. Quality shirt. I'll pack this one and then we'll go make coffee all together. Like, how many's in here? 8 of you. I'll carry 8 of you to make coffee so you can see it all. Got to be careful, I think front door's open, so. Ben, what were you in church for? Was it a christening or a wedding or? There's a few people around who know who God is, and sometimes if I have to go to a church for some stupid reason, the sister came to the funeral wearing her mother's dress. Apart from that, it went well. Oh, it's a funeral. There's a guy near me. Oh, I'll finish that story. So sometimes I have to go to church for like weddings and christenings and stuff. And every so often somebody will clock that I'm there and they'll know that I'm also God. And you get like a little wave of people going, shouldn't be here, should you really? Yeah, shush now. Hello, friend. Hello. Do I pronounce this? Gina Lins, I think. I said it earlier. Faith in the Fallen, how you doing? Nice to see you. Nemo! Nemo's got a new icon, look. So that's 2 of you got new icons today. Come on then, let's go get a coffee. I need some new. Fell asleep the other night and the heat hurting me. It's fucking awful, this weather. It's dog shit. Who won the mask? So the random one, the guy, Donny won it, and then he wasn't there to claim it, and I said you had to be in to claim it, so it ended up that Donny won it, and in the end, Viewy's a View got it because she was there to claim it. So, in God's bathroom. I've just noticed God has shaved his hair off. Oh, I've got my hat on. Oi, oi. Yeah, Shannon's got one. People, how are you? I think everybody's good. Oh. What did you think about the match? Do you know what? I thought we played sort of all right. Turned out quite good for me because if we'd have gone through and as winners, all right, wow. If we'd gone through as winners, I wouldn't have been able to watch the game on Monday. And where's my coffee? I wouldn't have been able to watch the game on Monday because I've got a show on Monday. So it turned out pretty good. And then we lost, and that we will be playing on Tuesday. So turns out that's really good for God. And there's a little shot on my armpit. Wave you. Yeah. Does that mean like support me and follow me and stuff? Because you can say that in here. It's fine. It's fine. Slippery fish in the house. How are you doing? Time you working till, Dan?
5.
You're dedicated. Dedicated to the cause. Dan's working all the way up till 5 in the sunny office, whereas everybody else is dying and going home. Some have already left. All right, Stacey, how are you doing? Yeah, some have already left because it's so hot. Slippery fish. I saw you playing music on somebody else's channel the other day, but I can't remember where it were. You sing and play good. Let's show you what's going on. There you go. Oh, I can't show you. Who, me? Yes, you. I can't show you because I've got my case on my phone, so I can show you if I turn you around like that, I suppose. There you go. God's coffee machine. I can't get that song out of my head now. Maroon 5, Harder to Breathe. I thought that my band should learn it, and now I can't stop. It's driving me nuts. I don't know if you ever get that way, that one song in your head and you just can't shut it up. I put Pickup of Me and Gary Cahill on Facebook. Met him after losing last one. Pissed up in town. Cool. He's a tall guy, isn't he? Big, strong, tall guy. What's the deal with your band? There's no big deal with it, right? We've all been in bands and been a bit Billy big time, and now none of us want to commit to doing a proper band ever again because of how much time it takes, and You know, we've all been through band arguments and stuff. So, so the deal is, the lead singer and the drummer are very good friends, and we all know each other from being in bands. And about a year ago at 2:30 in the morning, I got a text off them saying, "All right, God, we've just started a new band, and you're in it." I'm like, "Okay." And it's 2:30 in the morning. Put phone down. Never heard of them again for 3 months. And then bumped into the singer in a bar, and he said, "Did you get my text?" I said, "Yeah, I replied to your text." He says, "Oh, well, we were really pissed, so we thought we'd send you a message." And I'm like, "Right." And he said, "It's really happening, so get your shit together." So I'm like, "All right, just, call me when you're ready." And then about 6 months ago from now, so another 3 months afterwards, I got a text saying, "Wednesday night, 8 o'clock at studio." So rocked up with my gear, and everybody pretty much said, "I don't really want to be in a band, but like, I've never been in a band with you guys, so that would be cool." So we said, "Well, we'll learn 20 songs, and we'll just do a few gigs a year." And that's where we're at. So we did one last month, we did one last week, and then I think we've one in about 3 weeks, and then no more booked. So we might do another one at Christmas. It's pretty casually laid back, so I quite like that. So it's like a West Yorkshire super group. Gotta go. Nathan's Gaming. See you later. Hawaii. Haven't heard it. I like Maroon 5. It's a really cool song. He's a bit of a knob. The guy out of Maroon, he's a bit of a knob, I think. That's what you mean. Or me. Nathan. See you, Nathan. Nice, good one. Yeah. Come down south with the band. You see, that's the thing, innit? We are putting absolutely no effort into this whatsoever. So, Gary Cale's a bit of a knob. We're putting no effort into it whatsoever. So, if we were going to come down south, well, we want a lot of money, and we want an hotel, and we want somebody to drive us there. So that's sort of where it's at. At the minute, we are going to do gigs which we can drive to in our car and then drive home if we want, or leave his car there and get shit-faced, which is what happened at weekend. Eve Peace. I believe in ghosts. I don't believe in anything. A band manager. I don't want a manager because that means that they'll be giving us dates and stuff. Right now, we just say, like people say, "Do you want to play here?" "No." "Will you come and play here?" "No." "Would you like to play there?" "No, thank you." So we're very, very selective. We played 2 gigs. One is the pub that, it's a bit, it does seem a bit diva-ish, but it's not that. We set out to not do a great lot. I know, God the good one don't like me. I do like you. I like everybody. I honestly, I don't dislike people because of what they believe. That would be stupid. I do feel, I feel sorry for some people who, more on religion aspect, that I feel sorry for some people that are gullible and fall for every story. But I don't dislike them. I just think, I'm sorry. I'm just sorry that they're gullible, and it's gonna be even worse for them when my book comes out at Christmas, and they read the new Bible with all the stuff in it that's missed out, and telling you what really happened. Their lives are ruined. Each to their own. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So we're not going out of his way to be knobheads. We just said, let's make sure we don't do a right lot of gigs, because we've all been in bands where we've done 200 gigs a year, and 260 gigs a year is my biggest, and it quite quickly becomes not fun anymore. So 3 or 4 a year might be great. 260 gigs I did in 1 year, and I was 18 years old. I could have bought a car, could have paid my house off, and I could have done all sorts with it. And do you know what I did? I just got totally shit-faced on the last 100 days of the year that were left. I just totally pissed it all up against the wall, which I've got to admit I had a lot of fun doing. I lived with my mum and dad then as well. I could have paid their mortgage off for them, but I didn't. I got extremely drunk, and it was great fun. I know, I can't even say it was great fun. It was amazing fun. That what I did in that year didn't kill me, which was great. I had two big holidays. I had one in Tenerife, one where I was suffocating on the beach and someone had to rescue me. I had one in Ibiza where the Spanish mafia was hunting me down for 3 days. This is great. It was really good, but I don't know how I didn't die. I saw a Spanish mafia guy, a Chinese guy who was in the Spanish mafia, was in the middle of the road doing roundhouse kicks in front of my head, and I had a sweeping brush saying, "Come on then, mate." This is stupid. Oh, you're going to Tenerife in 9 days? It's really strange that, because somebody told me last night they were going to Tenerife next week. I mean, I know it is now. If I can organise this, then I'll set something up for you in Tenerife. Did you say you're going to Costa Rica? I've done this before in Tenerife, where I've set something good up for somebody. I think you said you're going to Costa Rica. Yeah, Costa Rica, right. Remind me, before you go, remind me in a couple of days. If I haven't done it, I'll do it. And I'll get my friend to set something really good up for you. Yeah. I enjoyed this last time. It will be done. I'm scared. Don't be scared. It'll be something cool, something funny and cool. Not honestly, I wouldn't do anything that's gonna freak you out. Oh, right. 1 second. Got to do something. Just have to turn you around a minute. Hey up. Hello. You alright? Alright. 4.
It's changed in here, hasn't it?
Oh, hopefully you get to.
I ain't got any cash on me, but what I can do?
Oh, same old story.
Yeah, I can post it through if you're not here.
It's a good job you can kick my ass, isn't it? No worries.
How much?
22.
22.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Just to let you know, we've got someone in semi-finals of the Olympic qualification.
Oh yeah.
Well, the Youth Olympics, but he's got to win the semis to qualify. He's got one more match.
Right.
But he's there.
That's good, isn't it? Yeah. Right. See you later. See ya. There's no Shibby. There's no road. Like next time you're in. Yeah, it's fine. All right. See ya. Oh, the weather is cold outside. It's not cold outside. It's 25 degrees. 25 degrees. And we're frying. Frying and dying. Sorry about that. Couldn't show you that person's face. So, yeah, so, I'll do something very cool for you, Nemo. Ah, man. So I don't know if you heard that, but the Olympic karate team are doing qualifiers for the Olympics. So that's what she was talking about. Right. Some more t-shirts to do. Woohoo. Yeah, I know what that is. Come on, what's everybody doing tonight? Everybody should be buzzing. It's Friday night. Let's get out and get drunk and stuff. $25, that's too much for us. $28 down there. So you're a bit more used to it than us northerners. We was like pasty skinned northerners. Even Asian lads that live up here are like, it's too hot, I'm not liking it. It's fucking hot. Why is it so hot? It wasn't this hot in India. It was, mate. It's just now you've acclimatised to the pissing down rain in Yorkshire and you'll never be the same ever again. Time is it? What time is it? It is 20 to 4 nearly. Lag. Oh, is there a bit of lag? Oh, hang on. Oh no, I'm going to say I'll do a check my computer, but I'm not on my computer, I'm on my phone, aren't I? I told American YouTubers and they were like, what? That's not hot. Yeah. To them it's not. For us it's like, it's now week 4 of it. Oh! Have you heard the story about beer that's going to happen next week? Let me know. Tell me if you haven't heard it. I've got some cool information for you that's going to scare the pants off people. No, not heard about it. Look, well, the CO2 gas that pubs use to put the bubbles into your beer. There are 4 factories that make this. So this is the story I've been told. I like a good beer story. This is a good beer story. So, yeah, so there's 4 factories. 2 of them are shut down for refurb. One of them only brews for their own, makes the stuff for their own brew, and the last one is running out of CO2. Okay, so CO2 is a byproduct of scraping up cow dung and silage, and there is not enough. So it's next week. It is going to run out. Carlsberg. Somebody said Carlsberg has stopped brewing their barreled beers, and everybody else is running out. So next week, in the middle of the biggest flipping football competition in the world, Britain might run out of beer. We're gonna die. Yeah, easy days. We're gonna run out of beer next week. There's no CO2. Don't crash because of this, right? There's no CO2, and we're gonna run out of beer. What the fuck is going on? Who planned that shit? So, luckily, there's only you guys listen to that. What about Stella? All beer, everything that's fizzy is going to run out, and we're going to be fucked. You don't need gas to make beer. Oh, our beer is lager. Beer's back. Just ordered 6 barrels. I mean, I'm gonna go and get myself shitloads now. Or as soon as I finish this, I'm gonna fill the car up. Aldi cocktails, yeah. Aldi cocktails, don't need them. Frozen cocktails from Aldi, you don't need it. There is no God, bro. Who is that? Beer makes the gas. No. No, it doesn't. Get the Aldi cocktails. Here we go. Aldi cocktails. It's hot and all, so they'll be running out of stuff. But I'm going to get myself down there, and bourbon and Coca-Cola. That's what you need. Not Coca-Cola, is it? It's Joker-Cola, but this guy's a big fat nagger. Da 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 da. Oh. Want it soft drinks or want it to be soft drinks or just beer? I don't know, because I think the soft drinks are imported, but I don't know. Beer's the only one I listened to. If he said anything else, I was still stuck. Like, beer's running out. Beer's running out. We're gonna die. Okay. Import the beer. Yeah. But they need to import the gas as well. There were one pump already out last night in one of the pubs. It had a sign on it. So, pommy beer is awful. It's warm. That's scratchy. Warm beer. That's disgusting, isn't it? Brexit. I can't wait till Brexit. Something's going to change. It's going to be good. We need a change. As soon as Brexit starts and we're out of Europe, then we're going to shut the door on Channel Tunnel and say, you can all fuck off. Not interested. We've had enough of you all bloody moaning at us, telling us what we are. Go away. So I keep dozing. Trying to change my hours is tough. Oh, have you started your new job now? Did you hear Danny Dyer talk about Brexit? Oh, I can only imagine. He's a total thick bastard as it is. Can only imagine Danny Dyer's talk about Brexit. Best friend. But if you need admins or moderators, as they're called here, don't look any further than best friend in your thread. She's a pro. It was funny. YouTube it up. I will do. He's a right plonker, isn't he? Bring back the Empire. Yeah. Start on the 9th, but getting prepared. That is the day after God's birthday. God's birthday is on the 8th. I don't know what day that would be, but I should do something for it, shouldn't I? So it's sleeping, so you're getting ready to sleep the correct hours. So I just remembered something else about last night then. Oh, I booked an holiday. I didn't book it. Mary just sent me a text when I went in pub telling me when I'm going on holiday. I'm like, okay. July the 8th, that's my dad's birthday. No, July the 8th. My birthday is 7/11. Is that the 11th of the 7th? Is that 11th of July? 7/11. Rule Britannia. Yeah, we do rule the waves because we're on an island, so we've got to be pretty good at it, haven't we? July 11th, yeah. I don't know why you Americans get it wrong way around. It's the smallest fraction, then the biggest fraction, and then the really biggest fraction. That's how it goes. So 7th of the 8th, 2018, that way around. Mine's the 8th of the 7th, which is July 11/7. I don't know. I don't know. We'll lend you our language and you turn it to shit. It's because there were too many Irish people on them boats that went over there, and they were like, "How do we do dates again? Oh, bejeebus, I have forgotten. I've forgotten how to do the dates. I don't fucking know." They're like, stupid Irish people coming over here and fucking dates up, and time and all sorts of shit. Bejeepers, yeah. Pot of gold. Keep your bloody convicts to yourselves this time. Oh, yeah, we did send them all out there. Yeah, thick as shit. I get asked why we drive on the wrong side of the road. It's the right, yeah, it is the right way of the road. We invented driving. This is how you do it. But no, Irish guys like, for Jeebus sake, which side of the road are we supposed to drive on? Like, fucking hell, Paddy. Which side of the road do we put our horses on? Right, one more to make, and then it's this one. We invented driving in Germany. I am not having it. I am not having it at all. We invented driving in Germany. And we invented the steam engine as well. It was the Romans, yeah. I wouldn't know how Romans speak, but they're like, don't know. Fuck knows. Don't know. What would it be, a Roman accent? Am I going to make this last one, or am I going to bugger off home? We built the first car. Well, what? I thought Ford built the first car. Driving on the right is wrong. Ah, yeah. See? The most clever of the immigrants went to Australia and kept it correct. The rest of them went, I'm not going to Australia, where we know where it is. I'm going to drive my boat all the way around the world on the wrong side of the river. And got lost. And found a country which was already populated and stuck a flag in it and said, we've discovered this shit. Italian, I suppose. Yeah, I think so too. Italians. Daimler, Mercedes, Diesel, all German. What an insult to me. My son keeps telling me about Hugo Boss making the Nazi uniforms. And I'm like, well, what was he going to say? Was he going to say, oh no, we don't want that business. We invented the light bulbs. Yeah. Out of all the inventions, like, that you'd want to put your name to, light bulbs, TV, phones, they're the important ones, aren't they? German whips. That is true. Hugo Boss made the Nazi uniforms. Good on him. Good on him. There were no other fucking clothes to make in them days. So, good on him. Go for it. And they looked pretty good. They weren't shit uniforms, were they? They looked smart. So, did a decent job. Stanley looks stylish. Yeah, Volkswagen made Panzers. What are Panzers? Maybe they didn't have a choice. I agree. I bet they didn't have a choice. It was like, you are making them, so shut up, bitch, and so. Yeah. BSAF made poison gas. That's pretty cool. There's a BSAF office not too far from me. Yeah. Poison gas. Oh, Panzers were tanks. Zyklon B, is that the name of the gas? Sniff my gas. I will be back in a second. I'm just doing something. This is bell. 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 Opening that. Da-da. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. The weather is cold outside and I got... I'm just printing something out and then I'm back. If this works. Yeah, bitch, it does work, doesn't it? It does work, it's gonna work. Let's get some temperatures. Did I miss out? Where are we at? God. Hang on, sorry. God, I don't see you very often with this mask. I'm technically it's 2 red 1. Only 2 styles mask. This is brown. What's up, Adams Outdoors? How are you doing? I haven't seen you for a while. I tried to get in the other day when you were live, but I just got in and then switched it off. Maybe they could make CO2 for beer. Maybe they can. We better tell God to go down R, D and S. Why isn't my printer going? I printed on wrong printer. 1 second. Stop. Cancel. Yes. Yes. Print again. Print. So what the fuck one? Print. Continue. Yeah! The weather is cold outside. Do, 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 do. Brexit's ace. It's going to be well good. God, you print all your own shirts. Yeah, print. Why is that gone a funny thing? That's weird. Just have to do that again. It won't be a minute. Yeah, I do print. Well, not all of them. Some of them. Once worked for Buyer VP. Was an old, very Nazi. Everybody hated. View is a view. On Monday, mask coming your way. It's going to be good. It's going to be really good. It's going to be good. So I don't know why that didn't work. Stupid bloody print bastard. What the fuck? Oh, I don't know what it's doing. Don't know what it's doing, stupid thing. Hang on a minute. Save as desktop. Bell. I'm having a mare for some reason. Desktop. Bell. Print. Fit. Good. High. On the exciting printer. Print. Right, get it right this time, or so I'll have to sack it off. Right, I'm at the end of my day nearly. So if this printer doesn't start working, I'm just going to shut it down and go away. Where did we get to? A viewer's view, mask coming to you. Can't be too many of them left now. So yeah, I do vinyl. Oh, cool. I do vinyl. I do vinyl and sublimation as well. vinyl's great until it gets complicated. I ain't got time to sit down and do all that, but 70s, but he's a Nazi nonetheless. Looking to start screen printing. I'm not getting into it, not getting into screen printing. Just don't have a lot of time to sit down and get that done. Yeah, I just don't. Yeah, I don't have time to get into screen printing. This is good because it's small numbers, and I charge heftily for this. So I would love to get into screen printing. It does look interesting. I don't have time. I've got to move the numbers, but I've got to make the money. And also, I've also got 3 businesses, so I cannot. Mary's told me I'm not allowed to start any more businesses, and I agree with you because I do too much as it is, and that's why you see a lot of me in the office a lot, and in the car, and you never see me sat watching TV. No more businesses for me. Yeah. Well, there is actually. I am opening a 5th business, but she already knew about that, and it's already on the cards, and it's nearly finished. So, and then no more, and then no more after that, until I have another stupid idea. Yeah. So I'm going to show you. I'm not going to show you this T-shirt until it's done because I'd rather you see it actually on a T-shirt. I don't want to show you design before I've done it because I am very proud of this one. I'm very proud of this design, and it is a good money spinner for God. What are the other ones? I own a brand, an outdoor brand. I'm a sales agent for a big outdoor brand as well. I have the T-shirt business. That's 3. I have an online sales business. And then number 5, I am opening a shop, which it's the one that I think, I'm not sure it's going to make any money. I don't know yet until I try it, but if I don't try it, you won't know. And why is all the writing backwards? Why is all the writing backwards? Where are we? In your live streams. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, because I've turned the camera around, maybe. I don't know. I want to start another business. I do accounting now, but I'm bored. Yeah, that's the thing, innit? You can't dedicate yourself to doing something that you're bored with all the time. I know sometimes you get stuck in your ways and thinking it's all about the money, but you got to enjoy it. And this suits me because it's very flexi time. God, the entrepreneur or what? Yeah, I am. Yes, I am. I used to have a fishing company as well. I sold it when it was making a lot of money, and the guy who bought it did a terrible job. Words on your shirt's back. Probably just because I've spun the camera around. So the guy who bought it did a terrible job. And then I bought it back off him very, very cheap. And when that camera thing happens to most YouTubers, yeah. And then I bought it back off him. And when I bought it back off him, I bought it very, very cheap. And when I got back into it, it turned out that the whole trade was making no money whatsoever. People were buying. You know what I mean? When I had it the first time, we bought fishing rods for £3 and we sold them for £60, which is a fair markup. And when I bought the company back, people were buying fishing rods for £3 and selling them for £3.50. Like, what are you lot doing? So, and I didn't put a lot of money into it, but I threw the stock in the bin in a day of rage. Like, why have I done this? Why am I wasting my time on this? There we go. It happens. Fishing, as in taking people's fishing or selling fishing products. And then at the same sort of time, the postal service in the UK changed postal sizes of parcels, and so you could no longer post fishing rods for cheap. It became an item where the posting the fishing rod was more expensive than the fishing rod. So, came in on a good stream talk. Yeah, you did, man. You did. It's right up your street. Adam Outdoors. So most of my job is visiting outdoor shops and selling to outdoor shops, which is, can't go wrong, can you? Stop by to show support on my way for an appointment from USA. Being Nancy, you alright? Nice to see you in here. Lovely to see you in here. What have you got an appointment for? Is not like a medical appointment or an appointment with somebody that you're going to sell something to and they're going to give you loads of money? Or an appointment with the police because you once stabbed somebody. Medical appointment. Safe. Good. I'm scared of dentists. You might have seen this from some of my other streams. There are two things in the world I am scared of. Dentists. Spiders. Fucking scared of spiders. Like this big 6'1" bloke who's shit scared of spiders. It looks bizarre, but yeah, scared of spiders. Anyway, so I had to go to a dentist. Same here. I had to go to a dentist. I've been putting it off for 6 months. I had to go to an emergency dentist when I was in Lanzarote, who, to be fair, was really good. And then I knew that I had to have this tooth put out. So the dentist repaired it because I cracked it when I was on holiday. And I avoided temporarily repaired it. But I got a dentist and kill spiders anyway. Yeah, I go to dentist when I need to do, or when my wife sends me, and I shout Mary to come and get the spiders. So anyway, I had to go. I knew I needed to get this tooth removed because the guy in Spain told me that it was irreparable. So I went and got the tooth out, and it was the size of a fucking rhino's horn. It was that big, bigger than that. It was bigger than my arm. I don't know how it fit in my mouth. And he showed me it. I'm like, don't show me it for fuck's sake. I don't need to see that. Someone just tried to get in front door of heaven. Nah, man, that's not how that works. You don't come through here. I would rather suffer the pain than go to a dentist. So anyway, so the dentist, the main man had a word with me, and he said, so I had to pay. We have NHS treatment here, which is subsidises dentist fees, and I had to go private and pay full whack. Yeah, he's lucky I have Mary. She kicks my ass all over the place, and so I had to pay full whack and pay the full amount to have it taken out. And he said, right, here's the deal. You need to come back and get a few other things, slight things done. And what's it called? What's the woman called? The hygiene woman that cleans, like, gives you a deep clean and shit. So I had to book them. He says, but I'm not going to book them unless you come regularly, because we don't need patients that are not going to be here regularly. We don't need to treat private patients. So he signed me up. He signed me up and told me off. There you go. Right, guys, I've got to go. Mary's calling. I'll see you all later. Thank you very much for coming in. Before I go, I'll show you what this t-shirt says. I appreciate you coming all the time. Hang on. Dude, it's not that bad. Close your eyes. Settle your nerves. Yeah, I need a drink before I do it. My son is afraid of spiders. He's 6'5". Yeah, it's ridiculous, isn't it? Spider, take care. Yeah. Okay, guys. Here you go. I gotta go. But my favourite t-shirt that I ever made. Just sold that. That's lovely. Yeah. Somebody in England is going to be walking around in that next week, feeling really proud of themselves. Get in, mate. There you go. Thank you to the brave. We have Medicare, but it don't cover dentists. Yeah, that's shit, innit? Take care, drop some support, God. Yeah, thank you very much, mate. Thank you. Doing all that shit still. Okay, see you all later. There is no Friday night Jizz quiz in heaven. It is cancelled, and we will be back on Sunday definitely with the 7 o'clock football game, which I think is Switzerland or somebody, and then it's bingo in heaven. I spoke to Homeless Keith. Homeless Keith is definitely going to do an interview with God, so that's going to be on at some point. Mr. Andrew Davey, the world's worst karaoke singer, is going to come into the studio in heaven and do live karaoke in the studio. Karaoke in the studio, and that is going to be piss funny because he is absolutely shite at singing. What else is going on? There was one more thing. Another person coming in here. I can't remember. Anyway, but there's cool stuff to come from God's channel, and we'll be back again on Sunday with Moses and God if I don't do some random live shit in between. See you later.